Journey here, that Journey chick on Instagram. Welcome to my floss tube. I don't have a whole lot to show you, but I want to spend a few minutes with you talking about cross stitch, since I've learned that you can do multiple projects at the same time. Well, not the same time, but my thought process was always you had to start one project, finish it to completion before you started another. We're talking going back many, many years. And then I discovered some other creators, and what they do is they rotate them in and out. If they get tired of one project, or they work on one project till they have a certain section done, and then they switch to another project. That way they never get bored with one project. So a year or so ago, I had started this Alice in Wonderland stitch along. It's a Satsuma Street stitch along, and I would get bored and I would put it away. It was in multiple parts, so I've been working on that again, and I would thought, oh, I'll never get this done. I'll never go on to the next project because I was just bored with it, and I'd put it away. So here is my progress. I have been working on it. So the first step was to do this outline, the triangle part, and then to do the sections, and then each section is a picture. Now, as you can see, I've done 3 of the 4 flower pictures. I don't know why I haven't done the 4th flower picture, but in any case, I was anxious to get to the Cheshire Cat. So I have finally finished the Cheshire Cat portion of this painting and gone down and started the Alice. I started Alice's dress. I don't know, it's probably a different order than that if I had actually done the stitch along, but I did not. So I'm doing it in my order. So that was kind of where I've been. I wanted to finish up the Cheshire Cat. So Cheshire Cat is done. Then we have a little witch that I am working on out of the Just Stitch Halloween Cross Stitch magazine from 2020. And it's on this really interesting fabric. It's sort of has white and marble. It's kind of marbleized. And this was like me trying to get back to cross stitching after having put the Alice down for a while. And I miscounted the hat. I don't know that anybody can really tell. I'll try to put a closer picture here. I don't know if I should start over or just kind of keep going and finish the witch. I'm getting some weird sounds out of my windows. The wind is blowing. So I also have a couple of stitch-alongs that I'm participating in. One is the Oh Christmas Tree stitch-along, and that is with Shalene's Creativity Room. And here is the tree. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'll put a picture of that here in the corner so that you can see. I chose, instead of doing it all in this olive green, that I would do it in different colors. I chose this wonderful sparkly fabric. I don't know what you call it, but it sparkles. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. I'll put a close-up picture of where I am. I opted to do the bucket, or the container that holds the tree, in this dark brown, and as well as the stem. I started on the bottom. I noticed a lot of people started on the top and went down. When I do a Christmas tree, I want the star to be like the finishing touch, just like in real life. When you do a tree, after you get all the decorations on the tree, the last thing you do is you put the star up on top, and then you figure out it won't stay, it keeps falling down. Oh no, we need to buy a new one. No, we're gonna jerry-rig this. Yeah, that's how that goes, right, every year. So I started on the first branch, and one of the stars is yellow, and there's the branch, and then there's some yellow orange bells there. Kind of cute. Anyway, I'll get back to that one. That is the Oh Christmas Tree Stitch Along with Shalene's Creativity Room. Then there's the Stitch Along with, out of the Halloween Just Stitch Magazine 2021 edition. And that is Hocus Pocus. I need coffee to focus. That would be this one right here, Hocus Pocus. I need coffee to focus. All I've done is I need coffee. I need coffee. I haven't, yeah, just plain I need coffee on this gorgeous Halloween fabric. I need coffee. You can't even see the I need. Oh, it's upside down. Maybe that's why you can't see it. Okay, I need coffee. Yeah, and the I need is backstitched. So, yeah, it's there. I think we'll work our way up to the Hocus Pocus. This is beautiful fabric. Oh my God, it's purples and oh, gorgeous. So I'll get back to these two stitch alongs very shortly. Then I won this giveaway on Shalene's Creativity Room a few months back. I won this magazine. In addition to winning the magazine, I got all of the, I got the fabric and all of the thread to stitch this little girl here. So I have started her. There she is, right there. That's the skirt. You see her little skirt there in the middle? There's the skirt. Yes. So I'm just kind of taking my time with it. I want to make sure that I'm counting it right. This is a 16 fabric. I'm used to 14 count. I know I'm a beginner. Even though I've been doing this for over 40 years, I took a lot of time off in between, like starting and now. Never have done like the super small linens and other kinds that are available, but I'm working up to that. Yeah, so that's those stitch alongs. One other thing, the 24 hours of cross stitch, I started this one here. This is actually an Alice in Wonderland. It's gonna circle around and come down here and end up being like a picture of a cat with a silhouette of Alice and some other things in here. And I don't have to show you what the final product's gonna look like. For some reason, I didn't retain that. I put this pattern on my Goodreader app, and I don't have the finished product to show you. There's no picture of what it would look like. Then of course I visited my favorite store yesterday because there's a new stitch along. I got an itch, sorry. There's a new stitch along that I want to participate in January. There's actually two that I'm going to participate in. One is my own. Myself and the Crafty Heifer will be doing a year-long stitch along. It's going to be another temperature. This year we're doing a crochet temperature blanket stitch along. And some people are actually doing some cross stitch with us, but next year we're going to do a cross stitch temperature stitch along. I'm going to be doing a cross stitch bookshelf. So there'll be like 12 shelves of this bookshelf, and then there'll be different 4 shelves, 3 months of books on each shelf. I believe that's how it goes. And then, I don't know, something like that. No, maybe it's 12 shelves, 1 month on each shelf. Each book is yeah, that's how it goes. But I'm going to be doing that cross stitch. But the other one I wanted to do is, and I picked this fabric out for it. I went to my favorite store yesterday. That is called Heart's Desire in downtown Wichita. It's literally about 5 miles from my house. So the stitch along is Long Dog Samplers. If you want to participate, let me know. There's a Facebook group, Long Dog Samplers. You can get in, you can see what everybody's chosen. At first I actually purchased 2 different patterns. The first pattern I chose was very colorful, and then the more I looked at it, the more I thought, oh God, because these are very intricate patterns, as many of you probably already know. Do I really want to be switching out colors constantly, or do I want to do something that's monochrome? So I chose one that is called, monochrome, and it has, I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, something Gambit. But I'll put a picture of the pattern here. I purchased it. It was sent to me via email. I was able to put it into my Goodreader app. And then I went to the place yesterday. Heart's Desire, and I just walked in and I said, here's the measurements, here's the stitches, can I look at your fabric, can you tell me how much do I need? So she calculated it all out for me. I mean, I could have done it, but she calculated it out for me. And she said, you need a fat quarter is probably your best deal. So for $10.75, I picked out this, and now it looks white, but it's actually antique white, which is not as bright and shiny as a white. So I thought, that's really cool. I'm going to do it on this antique white. And the color I'm going to do it in is this hot pink. 3607 is probably my absolute favorite DMC color. 3607 hot pink. So I'm like, you think I could do this in hot pink? She says, honey, it's your parade. You do what you want. I'm like, that's right. It's my parade. My parade is going to be hot pink. I'm going to do this gambit in hot pink. It's really cool. It's got all these like chess pieces looking stuff in it, and soldiers, and you know, men in armor. I think it'll be cool. So, but it's going to be large. This is a 16 count. I know. I didn't go any smaller. I know. I'm just going to have a bunch of large cross stitch pieces. I know. So I go into to pay for this. I'm like, this is all I'm getting. If I start looking around, I'm going to be purchasing a whole bunch more stuff. She's like, have you seen the garage sale? I'm like, garage sale? What do you mean? I didn't see a garage sale on my way in, because as I drove there, I didn't see a garage sale. She's like, no, not outside. It's around the corner in our little room over there. So I went around the corner, and they had stacks of these books that you could purchase for $1. Oh, what? Yeah. So I got this. This was not $1. This was marked down from whatever it was before. And I know what they usually run. But it was marked down to $12. And I thought, oh, that's a hell of a deal. It is this awesome pattern. Let me take it out so because you're getting all that shininess of the packaging. Here's the pattern. It's this old ugly witch sitting in her lounge chair. There's her feet right there. Oh no, those are her shoes. She's lounging here. There's her toes and stuff. And she's got her broomstick leaning up against the wall. There's her hat, on the edge of the broomstick. There's a little spider there. There's a cat up here. It's a super cute painting. She's got a drink that has like little eyeballs in it, and then there's a table here. Isn't that adorable? So not only do I get the pattern for $12, and this pattern is it's called Come Sit a Spell by Glendon Place, Cross Stitch Designs for the Heirloom Stitcher. Now I have another Glendon Place Halloween picture that I bought, that I bought without the DMC thread. But this one actually for $12 came with all of the thread. Look at that. It came with all the thread that you need for this project. What? It's not DMC, it's Sullivan's thread. But wow. It even came with some little buttons. Little teeny tiny buttons that I'll take a picture of, and you get a close-up of the buttons. Yeah, how cool is that? So I got that at the garage sale for $12. Then the other stuff I got was either $1 or $2. Now these two things were $2. Now the pattern's on the back. It comes with the buttons that are seen on it. So this one it's about November. It's a little sampler about November. It has this really cute little, it's very little, this little pilgrim hat button that you can sew into the middle of the sampler. Super cute. Then this one is a Halloween one, and in the middle of this one actually comes with the thread. So I thought that was cute. Oh, they both come with the thread. How about that? They both come with the thread and a button. I just noticed that. Okay, and this one has like this little mummy button that goes in the middle. Oh, too cute, too cute. All right, then I found this house. It's a pink house. It's called A Touch of Pink. If you guys don't know me, you'll learn. I love pink. Yes. So I thought, oh, a pink house. That's my dream. I want to live in a pink house. This is by Barbara and Cheryl Present. So literally, like, the pattern is, it's full coverage. I'm just going to run it real quick. Whoosh, there's the full pattern. Oh my God, it's huge. For $1, I got that. There's a companion piece that I did not see called A Splash of Yellow. This is leaflet, pink. A Touch of Pink is leaflet 24. A Splash of Yellow is leaflet 25. So that just depends on whether you want to do a bigger piece that's next to the pink house. We're just going to do the pink house. Full coverage someday. But it was only $1, guys. $1. Then I got this Beatrix Potter. Super, super sweet. Oh my goodness. It's like a little clothesline, and it has all the different colors here. And under the yellow, there's a lady hanging up the clothes. And under the blue, there's a rabbit. By the white, there's a duck. By the pink and red, there's rabbits. The green, there's a squirrel. The purple, there's a cat. And there's some mice and an otter by the blue. And it's just super cute for $1. Yes, you can't beat that. I know. When am I going to do all this? I don't know. You never know. Then this book had so many patterns in it. Oh my gosh. It's called Seasonal Stitching. More than 35 cross-stitch design plus 4 different alphabets. That's cool. It's from the American School of Needlework. It was $1 marked down from like $42 or something ridiculous. But the thing that attracted me to it was this Christmas stocking on the front. And I will put a picture of it here closer. There's people, they're in their living room, they're decorating their tree, then grandma's in a little rocking chair and she's watching, and there's a little dog with a present, and she's probably stitching because I can see the yarn coming out from her chair. They're putting lights on the tree, there's a little guy on the ladder, the kids are helping. It's so cute, and for $1. But then when I looked at it closer, I'm like, oh my God, these 4 here are butterflies. Yes, butterflies. And then there's some flowers. There's like a wreath, a fall wreath, and then there's a spring wreath. So amazingly cute. There's a couple of angels in there. I really have no interest in that, but I loved the butterflies, and I loved the Christmas stuff that's in there. So that was really well worth the $1. Now this is the pattern for that little witch that I was showing you. Here is the witch that I may finish up. I've finished the hat part and then the brim, and so I've got this part to do. So yeah, that's what I have been up to with my cross stitch, guys. So here's my question to you this week. If you watched all the way through, thank you very much. Show the like button some love, hit it, and then take it out for some ice cream at Dairy Queen. Yes. Switch out the hot fudge for caramel. He's not such a big fan of caramel, but also consider subscribing to my channel. Daily I post the Crafting and Crime Show, where I give you something to listen to while you're cross-stitching or diamond painting or crocheting. I cover live trials. I used to be a lawyer. Now I'm not. Now I'm a crafter. I do work full-time, but I don't work as an attorney anymore. But I cover these trials, and I give you my perspective on how the trial is going and what evidence we're seeing and why we're seeing it and what it means. And it's just interesting. You know, usually these trials last about a week and a half most of the time. Some go a little longer. And so hit the notification bell when you want to be notified when I have another uploading. I also do some diamond painting unboxings that you might like to see. Currently, I'm doing a Monster Mash collab. Check that out. Okay, so that is all of my, I have it all together. I had to find it all. I need to start keeping these in project bags, like my good friend Shalene from Shalene's Creativity Room. I have to give her a shout out because She really is my inspiration. Her and my subscriber Danielle, they inspire me to want to do all these amazing cross stitch projects. So below in the comments, please let me know what it is that you like to see during a floss tube so I can be sure and include it in my videos. If you do, I'm going to be giving this one away. How about that? It only cost me 12 bucks. It has all of the thread plus a few little buttons. It's a Halloween one. You know, you'll probably get it done by next Halloween. Please leave in the comment what you like to see in a floss tube, and I will draw a name in a couple of weeks. I will come back and I will draw a name. I'll put the date of the drawing down in the description, but if you want to participate in the drawing, I'm going to do it by a random comment picker, YouTube random comment picker. Don't leave your comment anywhere else. Leave it down in the description with what you like to see in a floss tube video, and I will draw a winner of this next time. I see you guys. Love you all. Take care and cross stitch on. Bye.